So why in the world shouldn't you switch? Why should you buy the latest smartwatch from Apple or even stick to this brand? The answer is... Hi guys, Alina here. Welcome back to Need to Know. This week, we didn't quite get the iPhone 12 we expected, but Apple didn't leave us hanging. We got to see their other devices shine and, as always, sigh at the prices announced. I mean, when did Apple make things easy for us? It's part of their charm. They lure you in with pretty devices, show how they all interconnect, and then you're left to deal with the prices. Their products always feel a bit unattainable at first, just enough so you'll stretch your budget. The reward? A premium device you can show off and impress, and thankfully, one that works. Because, let's be honest, as much as Apple invests in nice marketing campaigns and a pretty look, they don't skimp on the tech. Hardware and software go hand in hand, so even after you made a ridiculously high purchase, you can't really complain. Or go back. Once you go Apple, you can't really go back. Thank God, there's also objective reasons why you shouldn't, like, besides having invested in an entire ecosystem. Take Apple Watch Series 6. Looks pretty much the same as the 5, and the 4, and the 3. You know what I mean. They haven't changed it in a while. Sure, they could play with gradients and such, but why do it when the design isn't users' major complaint? No, Apple used this year's model to get in line with its rivals. Sleep tracking, a thing Samsung and Fitbit are doing for a while now, finally showed its face. Why did they wait so long? Well, what were the odds of this feature working properly with not even a day-long battery? Yup, the Watch 5 lasted only 18 hours. Not gonna lie, that watch deserved its title of best smartwatch with crappiest battery on the market. Blood oxygen monitoring was also old news for Samsung or Garmin, while it missed suspiciously from Apple Watches, a function every runner, or to be honest, every athlete needs to know when to push and when to pull back. And while getting even on a tech level is Apple's strategy, when it comes to price, that's not enough anymore. Getting more seems to be their motto. More money from customers, as the Watch Series 6 is still more expensive than the Watch 3 from Samsung, while having about the same features. So, why in the world shouldn't you switch? Why should you buy the latest smartwatch from Apple or even stick to this brand? Like I said, besides the obvious answer, the ecosystem. Because sooner, likely than later, Apple will pull out a rabbit from their hat. They're gonna surprise and delight, and all will be forgotten. No, seriously. Thankfully, Apple is always looking for the next big thing to show their customers their faith in them is not misplaced. As annoying as they can be, their ideas for the next Apple Watch, the Series 7, sound amazing. Stick with them and you'll get a micro-LED display, the next big thing in display technologies. This will make the next watch slimmer and more power efficient, finally giving Apple's battery a break. Next time you'll watch an Apple Watch release, you'll notice the crown is gone. An Apple patent shows they are thinking of putting an on-body optical sensor that would make the digital crown unnecessary. Remember when the iPhone's home button disappeared? This would have the same amazing effect. Since 2019, we know they've been working with companies to figure out a way to analyze blood sugar levels without going into the skin. If they pull that out, it would bring immense relief to users with diabetes. Another reason to hang in there? Anxiety sensing. With all this tension in the air, I bet Apple's plans to check your stress levels and impeding panic attacks are gonna come into place very soon. After all, Fitbit beat them to the punch with Sense, their first watch with an electrodermal sensor. And if you've already taken up a quirky activity or sport no one heard of to keep anxiety at bay, chances are a future watch will track it. Series 6 has already done a good job adding new activities that can be tracked and measured. So yeah, Apple is probably gonna keep overpricing the Watch series, the high-end, not the budget ones. But if they manage to offer all that we talked about in a couple of years, it may just be enough to make you stay. What do you think? With these features on, is Apple Watch going to do better? Could it change even Android users' minds? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see more videos like this. Stay safe, guys!